say something?
It's been a minute. Babu Frick.
Babu.
Welcome to Stay on Target. It's a show about all things, mostly Star Wars things. I'm Dan. This is Dustin.
Me, Dusty.
That's
Nick.
That's Auto Nick.
That's Auto Nick. And we're missing Rando Mando again
Rando
tonight.
Mando's on another mission.
Man, he has been busy with missions. He's been raking in the calamar and flan.
Yeah, you gotta have some calamar and flan.
Calamar and flan.
It's the only way to be. So we're happy you're here with us. We tried this, I don't know, half hour ago, and we goofed. We had a little technical snafu.
We just had some technical difficulties.
Technical snafu, so
and we
we're
do
back.
apologize.
Apologize for the delay, but hey, if you're listening to this on the visual podcast, as we like to call it,
Visual.
you don't care. But if you're with us live, give us a comment. Give us
A ring-a-ding-ling.
give us a shout out.
Give us a shout. In the comments, be like, yo, what's up? You guys look like...
Yep.
That was awesome.
And if you have an idea of something Nick can sing, he's got an amazing voice tonight. So
He's
he's
the
really
auto-tune
feeling it.
pro.
He's really
Is that
feeling
coming
it.
through totally auto-tune?
Is it?
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Is
You can
it
hear it. Because I can
auto-tune?
hear him live, so I'm not hearing the straight auto-tune
Oh,
as much.
it's perfect. It's
Okay.
clean and it sounds really good. So this is part number 10, I think, of our Lego build. 9. It's not German. Not German for no.
9.
So this thing's coming along, as you can see. If you look at this above view, I'll be the Vanna
Vanna.
White of the Star Wars universe. Look at my finger, looks like it's broken.
Right.
But that's Nick's been working hard.
I made these.
since we had the technical snafu, Nick's been building already. So
Yeah.
we're eventually here in a couple of weeks. We're gonna have an amazing finished product, and we're gonna go live for that. I have a feeling sometime in between there we're gonna skip forward, and then you guys will be like, "Wow!"
We might
we'll
just
do
a long build
session.
non-live build
Yeah.
session.
We
to
might
finish.
just do like less talking, more building, and just crank this out.
Right,
Let's talk-
because that glitched. Because we're close to Mandalorian. It's like 2-3 weeks away now. October 30th. We're in the month of Mando.
We're
It's
in the
Mando month. Oh,
Mando month.
so, yeah, the month of Mando.
The month of
So-
Mando. Can we hear you, Nick? Did he cut out completely?
Yep.
He's out.
He's out,
Well,
but we're gonna jump in
That's
with
what
a.
happens. Funny boy.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump in with the
don't think you
recap
have
video to
to
get
get it
to
out.
this point, and hope you enjoy this recap of what we've been doing with our lives in
Yes.
the last so many what?
Suck it in with your eyeballs.
Yeah,
still
that was
auto-tune?
9 various sit-down build parts, right?
Yeah.
9.
that.
I keep saying. No, I'll just say nueve. So yeah, we're gonna continue on with this build.
Yeah.
And
Here I go.
here goes a Nick.
Here I go.
And we had a comment from Alisand, I think.
Yes, we did.
Hey guys, glad you made it despite the technical difficulties.
Glad you made it.
Duh. Sorry, we had to give you a hard time. About that
My my reading skills fell apart. My reading and speaking skills combined to
one.
fail.
It's tough to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really good at auto-tune on me.
So
Just so
thanks,
that-
Alisand, for
Yeah.
hanging in there with us through the technical snafus.
Snafus.
It was the craziest thing. Yeah, it was a funny snafu. But I'm glad we got back and we're here. So we're gonna keep building, obviously.
Let's do it.
Obviously.
He's
Obvious.
still building. Is it still on?
building.
what?
Is this auto-tunes?
No.
Great. Now they know my
Auto,
real singing
Auto
voice.
Nick may or may not be back.
I may not.
He may not be back.
I'll be back.
I think the Reno Mando fought Arnold at some point.
No.
Now you got it.
Yeah.
I'm back.
I'm back. Oh wait, I don't have it. What am I doing? Reno Mando, you will die tomorrow.
Imagine if they brought back
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold into the Mandalorian
That would be
as
pretty
like
awesome.
a Conan the Barbarian character.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But in space. So he was in the same time
Unbelievable.
era, just on a random planet, but the planet had ships show up. So now he is the space version
Space
of Conan the
barbarian.
Barbarian.
No.
That would be awesome. Get to the Falcon!
No.
No!
You idiots. You idiots.
No! Well, this has been fun. It's going to be a shorter episode today because we got started a little late, but we're just happy that we can get on with you guys. We hope that you're having a good evening.
Cause I'm happy.
Because he's happy and clap along if you're happy too.
You
I had,
murdered the song.
I had to change it. Otherwise, copyright strikes.
Copyright infringement. It's
Yep.
coming from
You
me
got,
and
you got it on you now.
Got it on me and you.
It's coming for me.
It's
and
hilarious for you guys, but I can't hear it at all. So
Yeah, I can hear it.
you can
You sound
hear
pretty
it.
good.
Oh, I think maybe barely a little bit.
We can hear Nick really good.
I'm probably gonna die laughing. It sounds hilarious. Ah! That's awesome. Oh, man. We
It's,
should probably start talking about it. Actually, something. Hey, let us know in the comments if you got any stuff you want to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty good week here. We
In the wrong place.
kind of did some cleanup around the place, and obviously nothing looks different here. But we put it back
Nothing
together.
looks different here.
I look different. I'm a week older.
Oh man, come on. Well, that's the idea. So your guys' mics break, and then I'm the only one who can talk. So that's the idea.
Woo, child.
Things are gonna get easier
Someday.
Is yours still on?
I don't think so.
Probably
Oh,
not.
poop.
But yeah, it's all good. So what'd you guys do? Any excitement?
I
Nothing.
pooped my pants.
Wow.
He does
No.
that every week.
I do that every week.
That's true.
I have a bowel problem.
That's where we leave it.
And that's the end.
Please help us in the comments. If you have anything you want us to talk about, let us know.
Give me
We will speak
something to
about things.
talk about.
No, actually, I was thinking about the Star Wars question of the day. Is that what we call it?
Question of the day.
I always forget. Is it question of the day or question of the week?
Yeah, it's question
Fact
of the day.
checker.
It's technically both.
Check some facts.
Is it technically question of the day or question of the week?
When it comes
What
up
did
on
we
the
ever
screen,
decide?
I think it's day.
Okay. The Star Wars question of the day. Here's what it's going to be.
All right, here we
We're
go.
just going to go straight into it.
Not messing
homies.
around.
If you could save
Would
one
you?
person from Star Wars, who would it be and why? Someone that gets not alive anymore. You know, there's a lot of people that get
Not
not
alive.
alive in Star Wars.
Oh, he got not alive.
You got not alive people now. That's kind of a tough one. It's hard to think because you also got to think about how that would affect things.
If somebody was not dead that is dead in the Star Wars universe?
Yeah, like if you could save somebody, say like you were a character in Star Wars and you could save them.
And you could use the
Force or whatever, whatever it is.
World Between Worlds to
Oh,
pull
that- yeah,
somebody that
that's a good
died
one.
or almost died.
Let's
as
do
in
that.
Ahsoka.
World Between Worlds. The only thing is then that would change a different timeline
Okay,
depending on
so
when they
would
come
it
out.
Though.
But if you could just
So they're
save
still
them in that
alive.
spot at
Oh.
that time from something happening, not getting dead, who would it be and why?
Wow.
That's a toughie.
Porkins.
Probably the
Yeah.
Emperor.
Just because.
The Emperor at the end of
Porkins, no.
9.
Oh
Just
my
keep him
God.
alive for the next trilogy.
No. Oh my gosh.
It was a great disturbance in the
That was
Force.
horrible. That
Hold on.
was horrible.
No, I can hold it. You obviously can't.
I would say out of the new trilogy, probably Kylo
Yes.
after he
Yeah.
turned into
Yeah.
a good
Because
human.
he just like, whoop, he just disappears.
He just like
Whoop.
poofed
He's like,
away.
I'm a little ghost now. Woo.
I'm
Really good.
goes now. Yeah, no, and it was like the dumbest thing they ever did. Because they made him awesome, and you were like, finally, I like this character.
Right.
He was kind
Ren-
of annoying and interesting this whole
Yep.
time, but finally you made me like him, and then they had like some sort of romantic thing, which a lot of people was like, that's stupid,
random
and it
makeout
kind of
session,
was,
and then
done.
dead.
It was like, what's the point of this?
he's like, oh, I guess I'll die anyway.
Seriously, I was kind of annoyed. I was like, what was the point of this?
Yeah,
I
they
totally called it
they
in the
like
theater,
each
too.
other.
Yeah,
They,
you did.
I was like, dude,
No.
I was like, leaned over. I'm like, dude, watch him die.
No, I said die, and then you said
Yeah.
you said he's gonna disappear.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, you were like, he's gonna die, and I'm like, and then he died, and I was like, dude, he's gonna disappear, and then he vanished.
Yeah.
I was
we both
Wow.
called it. We were like, I was like, dude, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
it was horrible. It was that bad of writing that we could predict what was gonna happen.
I was like, watch him now stab
Stab Ray.
Ray with a lightsaber.
He's like,
Yeah.
She dies and poofs away, and then he poofs away.
what have I done?
What has happened? I was just
So
pretending to be
Leia, Luke, Han, everybody
Everybody's
died
dead.
at the hands of Kylo.
good. Well, that
Kylo
was like
killed everyone.
that was practically the point of this movie was kill off everybody you ever cared about in Star Wars. That was the sequel trilogy. That's
Yeah,
why it
pretty much.
sucked.
Yeah.
So pretty much in a nutshell, that's what
We
happened.
got some comments.
We got some comments.
Thank you for saving us.
Thank you. Thank you
you
very
for-
much.
So,
So answer here, Ben Solo. He was
Ben Swolo.
finally
finally cooler than he died. Yeah, you're right on the same
Yeah,
thought process as
exactly.
me, Allison. You probably thought it before me, actually. So I
Probably.
probably got that from you.
They use the Force on
Yeah,
us.
wait, look at the
That's
very
right.
look at the very last one.
And then Zarhimoto said, "Yay, so great to see you and hear you. So glad to see you and hear you."
So great to hear you and see you.
So great to
great
hear
to-
and glad you.
Well, we're glad to hear and see you too, Zarhimoto. Well, we
How
can't see you,
dare.
but we can see your emojis.
I can see you
That sounds offensive.
through your monitor.
Zarhimoto also said Ben Solo.
Yeah.
That's it. And then Allison said, or Greedo McClunky.
McClunky. That was
Oh,
one.
that was
Oh, my
horrible.
goodness.
McClunky.
Why did they do that?
McClunky. Glitch.
Honestly, like, did he?
I
There
don't
wasn't
know.
even a subtitle to it either.
No, it
It
wasn't.
was literally him just going McClunky.
McClunky.
Yeah.
It's like, how can we add something
Like,
even
it's
dumber
like,
to this scene?
Wow.
I
And
mean,
then
maybe
they-
it'd make a little more sense if there was a subtitle to go
Yeah.
along, but we don't know what he said. McClunky. McClunky. He's saying I'm clumsy.
Oh, whoopsie me! I pulled my trigger. He actually has a British accent. It's just
Hey,
like,
whoops.
He's quite
me.
proper.
it's quite.
Hip hip cheerio and all that.
They just misinterpret
Toodaloo,
him.
Han.
Oh, man. It's
He's actually just trying to have a nice conversation with
Right.
Han.
He's like a robot chicken.
Yeah,
with,
the
Panda Baba.
Panda Baba.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's
I
like,
don't.
I like your hair, and the other guy's like, he doesn't like you. He's like, no, that's not what I
That's
said.
what I'm saying. That's not, and he gets his arm cut off, and he's like
Yeah.
an artist,
Yeah.
and so he can't make. It was horrible. It was so
But it was
funny,
so
but
funny.
it
It's
was so
like, what
funny.
if that actually happened? Like they just
because you don't know.
misinterpreted.
Because it was an
The
alien
people who
language.
do that show are very clever, especially
Yeah,
the
they are.
Robot Chicken Star Wars ones, and the one where when Palpatine is like falling to his death, and he calls Jar Jar.
And
He's like,
I'm sorry,
I'm so sorry I
manipulated
manipulated you, Anakin, or not Anakin. Oh my goodness, Jar Jar, into giving me power, the supreme power, or whatever. And then he's like,
okay, Pappy, you some manipulated me.
and then
He hangs up and he's like,
yeah, because he was
and then
the
he like
dark
throws
one.
a hood on.
Yeah,
I was like,
it was
oh,
perfect.
That was the ultimate plan.
Yes.
Do we know if Jar Jar's still alive? I think we go through this every time. But
yeah, he's a jester. Remember?
He's a
Oh,
cult
that's
jester.
right. He's
Cult
still
jester.
alive.
I think what planet was it though?
Tatooine.
No, was it? No, it was Naboo. I think.
No, it's Tatooine.
No, it was Naboo.
I will fight you over this.
Fact checker. Can you find out where Jar Jar was?
He said-
being
Allison said Greedo was visiting relatives in Scotland. Mick Clunky.
McClunky.
Clan McClunky.
Anything that
funny.
starts with a Mick.
Mick.
That's so true.
Jar Jar, court jester.
You said the boomer.
I know, but what planet was he on when he was being the court jester? Wasn't it
It
Naboo?
was something.
Because I think
kind
he
of
was
easy.
in. He was in the Naboo city, Theed.
The city of Naboo.
He was in Theed.
Thneed.
Theed. We need to do another Star Wars trivia.
Yes, we do.
I want to do some another trivia.
Oh, sorry. Is my auto-tune on?
Trivia. No, auto-tune went out for a few minutes. So
Auto-tune
We
went
pooped
out.
you
the
never know when
tunes.
it's going to return.
This is my real singing voice.
Please
Now
stop.
you got it.
Ooh, child. Things are gonna get copyright infringement.
Boom.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
gotta reach over the table to put this piece where it needs to go. Ooh.
Please tell us more. Speak, apparition.
Speak.
What movie is that from? Oh, I got two.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know what to say.
It doesn't matter. You just have to make tones.
Yeah, he just
Hello.
makes some tones.
So it's a real and gets really high.
What if you do? We need to do the thing.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, my goodness. If you missed last week's funny episode, you know what we're talking about. And if you just tuned in with us, this is a couple of crazy guys
Watch it.
hyped on auto-tune, and we are building a Lego set. This is the Millennium Falcon.
Thank you for joining us. We love you all.
Yeah,
And good night.
yeah.
That's the end of the show. Thanks for watching.
That's the answer.
We didn't even answer the question. Dan did.
Oh yeah,
You had a perfect answer.
I answered it along with everybody in the comments. Agreed with me. Apparently.
Wow. Dan's the favorite tonight.
favorite.
Favorite.
Oh, Jack. Oh, he was on Jakku?
Jakku.
Feed. It was
Feed.
Feed.
It
That's
was
what I thought.
Feed.
See? We will auto-tune fight.
I think I was righter than you were.
No, you were wrong. And I'm going to kill you.
Oh, we lost it.
Oh,
man. That means Dustin won.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, now it's back.
I'll fight you again sometime.
All right.
Nah. No.
Arnold low to high.
Chopper, baby, baggy bumpers. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Like make it like show tune sound.
Who does your daddy and what does he do? Who does your daddy?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Who is your daddy?
Who is your daddy and what
What
does he do?
They're gone off the deep end.
And everybody
Thanks for
laugh.
tuning in. Auto tune in.
Ooh, child.
All right, it's deactivated.
Okay, let's get back to the
Oh,
real
my
show.
goodness. All right.
Be
No.
serious now.
I think this Lego set is looking fantastic for
It's
one
looking
thing.
great.
Great job, Nick.
Well, we're on instruction number 600 and what are you on? 12? 11?
Yeah, we're
13.
where are we at with everything?
613, and we are on
Um,
page.
276.
276.
489.
What's that put us at? Dan's doing the
Little
math.
over
Math
halfway
Dan.
there.
Math Dan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
56%.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're doing pretty good.
So,
Vanilla ice.
but
You-
we're 56%, and we are out of our goal from when we started. If we go back 10 weeks,
Oh.
10 weeks.
It's been 10 weeks we've been doing this.
10 episodes.
Snap, crackle, Legos.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We started on August 8th.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
and we're 60%.
Wow.
So if we extrapolate that out, 60%, it's been 10 episodes.
Okay.
Right? So if we did another 40%, that would be about 7 or 8 episodes
Wow.
left of us if we at this current rate.
Well, we're gonna do a.
So we would
super
finish
long
it
build.
just before
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Oh man.
But we're going to finish up the last 40%, and we're going to be done before Mandalorian drops, which is Friday the 30th. Friday the 30th.
30th.
Oh, no. Fact checker. Friday the 30th. You were right.
Fact checker was right. Never
be the
question the fact
same
checker,
day.
except for always question.
Well, Nick,
the
you'll
fact
be out
checker.
till 11 anyway, right? You'll
It's
be
not
out.
really a
You'll be out
conundrum.
till 11 that
The
night.
fact checker.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, I was gonna get the something or other before then, but we'll see about that. So
Oh.
Something or other.
something or other.
Hmm,
Season 2 of
mystery.
Stay on Target.
Oh.
Actually, this was
yeah.
season 0. We're gonna start with season
This
1.
was
This was just a trial
This was
run.
just a trial run. We're still going somehow.
somehow.
Well, our sponsors haven't,
Kicked in yet. We really need some sponsors.
they're pretty bad at sponsoring.
They're pretty bad at sponsoring.
they're the worst sponsors
It's mostly
ever.
just all the copyright strikes we get.
Copyright strikes
Things are gonna get worse.
for you.
Are you still have autotune on? Does he still have autotune on?
Negative.
Oh.
Don't I? I don't.
You just been
I
sounding
don't.
like
I've just been sounding really weird.
You hear when it kicks in.
there it is.
Why does it keep cutting out like that? I really don't like
I
technology.
don't really know because our computer's gonna blow up.
Sorry. That was my last outburst.
It's gonna blow
Oh yeah, yeah.
up. What's
So Allison in the comments. Who would you guys save? Or did I miss your answers? Laugh
I
out
said
loud
Porkins.
face.
Just
Oh yeah,
because.
Nick said Porkins, and why?
that? And Zahimoto was laughing at
Just
autotune.
because.
Just because.
Auto-tune.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think it's working on me.
It is working on you.
It is. I can hear
So,
it.
so
All right,
Nick,
answers.
Dan said he would save Ben Solo from the new trilogy
Yeah, why not?
after he became cool. Always going with the new trilogy, Dan. And then Nick Alai
I said Porkins.
said Porkins. And I'm still thinking.
I like that idea.
You know what?
What?
I'm going to go with...
I don't know that character.
I don't know. That's difficult, honestly.
Honestly.
Who did I... You know, I don't... The first
Who
people
did
that
you
came
hate
to...
The Wampa
The
in the cave?
Yes!
Yes.
No, yeah, he's still alive.
That's true. He
I
didn't-
talked
he
to him on
never took out.
Thursdays. We get
Oh.
coffee. Because
He
we
just
live
goes,
on Hoff. Yeah.
It's
like,
true.
You have such a way with words,
No,
Wampa.
no, I meant to say
Listen
the
here,
Tauntaun.
Wampa.
Tauntaun he was riding on.
Everybody
Poor
make your
guy.
best Tauntaun sounds. I don't even know.
You need auto-tune to do it. All right, well, go ahead and say your answer before
No,
we
my
interrupt you,
answer,
man.
I was thinking, it's funny actually, I was thinking if they saved Jin Urso or what's his
Um,
name?
What's that guy's
Cassian
name? Cassian
Andor.
Andor.
And K2SO. I kind of
like
wanted
that
the
one.
three of them to make it. Because I think if they would have done some other adventures together, I think it
like
would have
it.
been pretty awesome to see them. I understood why, but I thought maybe one of them would live, even if it was just K2SO. I think that would have been awesome. You know, if he like beams up his mind,
Bzz.
you know, or whatever. I think that would have been pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I
know
agree.
that's one of the newer ones. I think it's hard to say from any other main movies because you just don't. If you saved any of them, it's like it's gonna change the whole outcome
Right.
of everything.
Well, hey, let's go into that. What would it change? The
If
person you save.
the person I saved,
Yeah, what would your speculation be?
I don't know. I don't know if mine would really make that much of a difference.
He
K-
would just be there. more.
K2SO and
Yeah.
Cassian Andor,
Cassian?
and
He would just show up somewhere.
they might
along the
be able to
line.
run some more missions, I guess.
I
like
think it
during
would have
the
been a more
original-
integral part in
Yeah.
the forming of the rebellion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? He would have maybe.
Well, he was already in the rebellion and stuff like that.
maybe he would have gotten together with Princess Leia.
Oh no, he was with Jin.
But you said Jin. Oh, so
I
Jin
said Jin
survives
Urso and-
Cassian
yeah, sorry,
and
I
K2.
guess.
Oh, okay.
I know.
So
I
a
said
3-for-1 deal.
Sorry, if it just came down to one, I thought maybe just K2SO, just because he was a
Okay.
hilarious
Yeah, yeah.
addition.
He
And
was.
You are
hilarious.
being rescued.
What if? Can you imagine K2SO in the original trilogy with like R2 and
Oh, gosh.
Would have
C3PO?
been hilarious.
Those three would have been great.
Yeah, but
would've
but the
been
problem is
great.
they were kind of a dynamic duo between Cassian and
Yeah.
him. So I don't know if
Yep.
it would have played the same.
True.
But-
And 3PO and R2 were pretty classic in their own way.
Yeah.
All right,
True.
moving on.
But it would have worked.
What about
That's
you?
a good idea.
If we say Ben, where would it go? Where do you think it would end up if
Ben Solo?
if Ben was still alive? At least
okay,
they would have a
where-
trilogy to go into.
Yeah,
there would still be a.
He would probably start
They would be
start
making
raising,
babies.
No, start
Is that what you're
training the next generation of Jedi.
Yeah, like I could see. I think that would have given way more hope for the future of Star Wars, and I might have actually been like, well, that
Okay,
trilogy
okay.
sucked, but at least we might get something good with like Kylo and Rey working together or something like that.
The
Right.
Raylo.
Raylo.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Did you guys like Raylo or did you not like Raylo?
It was all a big mishmash.
It was
Yeah.
weird.
It was
It was
kind
too
of
much, too soon, too
was
fast.
like-
and
it was
just
like forced love,
know, like
whatever. It was
those-
like this weird
yeah.
thing, connection that they obviously had.
Yeah,
And,
like
like,
those.
I would have rather them been like twins.
that would have
they
been
had
really
a
sweet.
connection
That would've been
still,
cool.
but it's not like weird.
And that would have made way more sense.
Way more sense.
Way more sense.
I don't have it on.
That would have made way more sense if they were twins, because even in the lore, Star Wars Legends,
Leggings.
Leia
was
had
a s-
twins.
yeah.
And that would make so much more sense. And the twins did end up fighting each other in Legends.
I feel like part of it was Abrams knew that people were expecting that,
And they- but no,
but
but-
he wanted to deliver more of a surprise. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
in
I
his
s-
own
you want
way.
to subvert expectations.
Subvert expectations. He's like, well, I'm
He
not gonna
wants to
like
be
have the big
so
reveal to
edgy.
be something like, oh, we knew they were twins.
Right.
So then he made them
No,
like
but so the-
nobody.
But the problem we said was if the twist is worse than what the audience is expecting,
That's
then
true,
you
it's not gonna
failed
help.
as a writer.
You're gonna have to come up with something like Obi-Wan's granddaughter.
That would have
Yeah,
been
that
way
would've
better,
been
and
great
that's
too.
what they said. Didn't she? Somebody said that was what it was going to be.
That
She said
was-
that.
yeah.
She
Didn't
said
she
that.
say that?
She
Yeah.
was saying that was the original idea.
Which
but
makes sense.
it was like all up in the air or
It
something.
would have made more sense, and then it would have made more sense, and it would have made more sense.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about were you guys on the train of Luke's daughter?
In the
I
beginning,
thought about
I
it.
thought that would have been pretty cool.
It would have.
In,
I would've
in
liked
the
that
beginning.
more.
You
They
mean
would've
in
had
Force
to-
Awakens?
They would have had to introduce
Mara
Jade.
Jade, which they could have done in the second one.
Yeah. I
which
would've
would've
loved
been
that.
Pretty awesome.
And then she brings the saber to Luke on the hill, and then all of a sudden, like Mara Jade uses her force powers and goes and like
Yeah.
does some amazing epic thing.
and that's
Yeah.
where they
or
introduced
Luke
Mara Jade.
tosses it over her and is like,
And
Luke,
she's just like,
are you throwing garbage again?
Come on, I told you to take out the garbage.
Honeymoon
I told you to
suite.
take it out, not just
That
throw it
would've
out.
That would have been pretty cool, actually.
That would have been pretty good.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We all still think about
Better options.
yeah, better options, but I'm saying Legends. We're comparing it to Legends. Why didn't they just do the Legends and change it a little?
Were they just
But-
counting on nobody knowing the legend?
I think so. I think that's part of it, or they just really
were
wanted to
making-
do their own thing.
They were making them Star Wars movies
like this
for like new people,
is like there's no such thing
But-
as legends.
for a new generation.
Yeah, but the thing is, you still could have done that with Legends, the Legends material, and they practically took a lot from Legends for the
Well-
fact that the thing that they took was Ben Solo,
Swallow.
Ben Swallow. He did fall to the one that was in Legends. He was a twin, and he did turn to the dark side of the Force, and then their twins ended up fighting each other.
Yeah.
So they followed it in some ways, but then didn't for all the good parts. They just took kind of some
Yeah.
of the lame
They
stuff. And
skimmed it.
it was weird, and it just didn't make sense. I just didn't like it.
I just didn't like it.
But yeah, if they would have introduced a character like Mara Jade, everybody loves Mara Jade in the Legends. It still would have been new to all the people that didn't know it, and the
Yep.
people that did know it would love it because
Yeah,
they'd
and
be
then they
like,
would've
"Oh,
been
this is a
like,
character
oh,
I
who
know
is-
and love."
Who is this? Like the
Yeah.
new people have been like, who is this? And then they could find it.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, look, that's who it is.
And
Exactly.
technically could have generated some more profits for Star Wars if people went back and bought more Star Wars books because they still have the rights.
Do you think this trilogy, what the prequels did for you and maybe Nick,
We'll do for the next
will
generation.
do it for the next gen?
See, honestly, I don't think it's gonna have the
Because
same.
I've got a
Maybe,
next gener
maybe,
coming up now who's pretty
maybe.
excited when he sees Kylo Ren and all these faces because he's seen that as a child.
but he hasn't seen.
But
the movies.
you
True.
need to show them all
No,
the original.
that's what will happen. But I'm just saying, like, he has not been jaded by any of the negative. Does he need to be prepped?
Yeah.
I'll let him hang out with.
No, because here's what I think. I think it's because the sequel trilogy is it doesn't come close story wise. It doesn't have the same emotional
have-
weight.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I
have
agree.
the same storytelling.
I don't know about
ability.
the prequels having emotional weight to them, except for
No.
the third one.
But I think the only thing though with the prequels though that helps with the emotional weight is the fact that it was leading up to the originals. You know,
Yeah, we already knew what was gonna happen.
we knew it was going to happen, so it kind of had that emotional weight tie into it. So I think that the prequels help
Yeah,
that
It'll
at
be-
least it was a direct. You already knew these
Yeah.
characters. You knew where things were going,
true.
and you're seeing kind of the downfall of the villain of 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, it's true. But I guess what I'm saying is, if you think about a kid who's never seen any of the legend stuff or doesn't know any of that, and they just run right through. Heaven forbid they only saw the new trilogy first,
Yeah,
but
They sh-
maybe.
they should.
And then they go back and like, oh wow, yeah, there's Luke for the first time as a kid, and they go back like, oh my goodness, there's Anakin as a kid,
Right.
you know.
Yeah,
And they're scarred for life.
And there's that's the
That's
emperor.
what he did.
yeah.
That's the same
Right.
emperor from this one. That's the same guy. Wait,
know.
that's not but he's not the emperor there yet.
I
oh,
think-
so he must
isn't
turn
it?
into the emperor. And then
Isn't
you
it?
realize.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's gonna be kind of confusing, I think, in some ways.
I think so.
But
But you know, people do that. We do that with other movies where we don't see the original version of
yeah,
Planet of the Apes, and they're like, "Oh, well, the new one's better."
right.
Although those are remakes; they're not quite sequels. But
Yeah.
See, for me, you said that I was raised on the prequels a little bit. Actually, I watched all the originals
yeah, it's true.
first, and then
Sorry, am I too
What?
loud?
But remember how people remember?
Remember? There's an earthquake going on right now.
No, but you remember how people, they're like the prequels aren't going to be good until that generation grows up.
Yep.
yeah, I know what you're
They will
saying.
be respected
yeah,
and so on
because
and
the
so
kids. So
The kids
because
loved
Star
it.
Wars, and this is what George Lucas always says, is Star Wars was made for 12-year-olds, and but it has such a broad appeal to everybody.
So the
And
generation that saw the originals, when they saw the prequels, they said no more Star Wars.
that's why they didn't like the prequels because they were already grown up and they wanted some more
grown up.
grown up Star Wars,
And
which
so
I
now
can
here
understand in some ways.
So you saw the prequel or the originals, then you
Yeah.
saw the prequels as a child,
And that excited my
grew up.
imagination.
right? And you grew up, and now here you are with your version of the prequels,
Well,
and you're like, this is garbage.
no. So there are parts that I don't like about the prequels. Believe me, there are some things that it's kind of like, oh man, he should. I can see all the differences that needed to be made. What I always stick to though is that the story is there for the I've heard it somewhere else. People have talked about this. The story is still there for the prequels. The story is all great. It's fantastic storytelling. It's just not executed well. That's the problem with the prequels. It's too much green screen. It's too much not an actor's director directing the movie,
Mhm.
and not enough people telling him no, maybe don't do
There's
that.
still substance there.
But the story is
Yeah.
good. That's why whenever you watch the Clone Wars, the show, you're like, why didn't we get more of this?
Yeah.
That show to me is, I think, a better representation sometimes
yeah, of the
as to
prequel
how
era.
good the Clone
Yeah.
Wars the prequel era could have been.
Yeah.
It just, again, I just think it was because he didn't
What
have
if you
a
just
good...
started it there and you didn't show Anakin as
And
an
that's what a lot of
obnoxious
people,
little
yeah,
kid?
that's what a lot of people said. Why did you go back that far? They didn't have to. They should have, I think, started whenever he was just a young.
Luke's age, like a
Padawan?
teenager.
I think they should have done a Padawan. They should have
Yeah.
just started as a Padawan, and they could have done flashbacks, or they could have done like teased as to what happened to him as younger. That's what was
Yeah.
haunting him, or something like that. I think that would have actually been a way better way to do it. Although we might not have got Darth Maul. That's the only thing, unless they added Darth Maul in later, which still would have been awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
But
But you
know,
could have had it in a spin-off movie. No.
So the prequels, again, I just don't think were executed super well. A lot of people didn't like Jar Jar, but I was at the right age, like I said, that I thought he was actually kind of funny because I was 12.
Yeah, it's for
but then you
kids.
grow
yeah.
up and you're like,
I can see how he's annoying. I guess I can appreciate it because at least he brings some levity,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the
and he
juxtaposition.
plays well off of Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon and
Yeah, because they find him annoying
and
too.
Anakin.
And that's the funny thing. It's like C-3PO
Yeah.
in the original. Everybody finds him annoying,
Yes.
and that's what's
Yeah,
kind of
but
funny about it.
I'd
It's
say,
different. It's
I'd
different.
say C-3PO was done better.
I agree.
But it was still a lot of that was acting and directing. Not acting,
Yeah.
but it was the lack of direction. I
Yeah,
think, in some
yeah,
of that.
exactly. So
Exactly.
Also, if they would have made the Gungans like what was it, subtitled? A lot of people said if they
Yeah.
made the Gungans subtitled, that
Instead
would
of
have been
speaking
way better.
English like that. Yeah.
Because actually, I think Jar Jar would have
Basic.
been. He might have been. That might have made that character better.
It's so much better. It's Bedecker.
Yeah, new word. We just made it up.
Yeah, you're right.
It's better.
Isn't English in this Star Wars universe basic?
Basic.
Yeah,
that's what
basic.
it's called.
Speak
So
basic.
going back
so
to the point.
basically,
So basically, going back to the point, though, I don't think this. I don't know. Time will tell, but I don't think the sequel trilogy is going to have the same effect because I think Episode 8 really destroyed a lot of it for kids too, in a lot
Yeah.
of ways, or a lot for people, Star Wars in general.
a lot of kids people.
Because I was reading, there's a guy I follow, an
A lot of people,
author.
kids.
There's an author that I follow. I really like his stuff. And he was saying that he did a review on kind of Star Wars in Episode 8. And so they went and saw Episode 8. You know, they were super excited, and then he was super let down by the movie. And he's a writer, so he's always like, he's like, I could have written a 10 times better story than that. He's like, he read a whole long thing, and it was hilarious. He just nailed everything. And that was the one I showed you where he was talking about, it was written like a college student trying to impress like the subverting all expectations, even though it was
So edgy.
so edgy. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but he said that his kids though, they went and saw it, and then a few months later, he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay for us to go. We're gonna go see Solo. We're all gonna have a good time. And his kids are like, nah, it's okay. We don't really feel like watching it. And he was like, that's how bad Episode 8 destroyed Star Wars for my kids. He was like, they didn't even want to see it. They weren't excited to see it. They passed on it, and he was like, "I'm gonna pay for everything. It's gonna be a great thing." And he teaches them capitalism and all that stuff in their house. So usually he makes them pay for stuff and all that. So
Gotcha.
usually they jump at an opportunity for that. So that's what I'm saying. That's another reason. That's just one instance, of course, but I think the sequel trilogy might not have the same storytelling that's gonna last for generations. I actually think the sequel trilogy is gonna end up being a black eye to the Star Wars lore
franchise. Well, hopefully by the time these youngins grow up in 10 years, they'll have some renewal. I mean, you got Mandalorian to hang on to. You almost would like show them the original and just like show them Mandalorian.
Yeah, I don't know. I go back and forth about even showing my
7,
kids.
8, 9 might be
7, 8,
a little while.
I might show them if we have nothing else to do. That's almost like
If we get bored one night.
yeah. Like I haven't showed my wife the 4th movie of Indiana Jones.
The Fourth
The Kingdom of
Awakens.
the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, I haven't shown her that one. We've seen all 3 of them except for that one because I
Garbage.
I just can't pull myself to show it to her in some ways.
Yeah.
It just
Kingdom
See,
of the Christmas
it's-
Skull.
that's another.
bad.
That's kind of another
It's really
example
bad.
of
Christmas
of
Skull.
things going
Bad.
a little too far. Just not done the same way. They couldn't catch that magic in a bottle again.
Yeah. What about you people out there watching? Did you enjoy Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Let us know.
Probably not. It's got like 4% Rotten Tomatoes.
There are things I like about it, but for the most part, it falls pretty flat.
Well, I like the premise of, the son or grandson or whatever
Yeah,
he
it was
is.
the son.
The
Where's
long
that?
lost son. That makes sense in the
What you looking for,
in
boy?
the
bag
universe.
of extra parts that we had.
Bag of extra parts. Where it be?
Oh, it's back there.
It's back there, homie.
The spares. They
The
did.
spares.
They should have made a note on that. This thing is so massive. They probably got overwhelmed putting this booklet together. Like, let's double check this booklet. They're like, nah. We'll let them figure
It's
it
just
out.
one guy like, oh,
Just throw in like 10 extra pieces. They'll have enough.
I need to do this by tomorrow.
You
I
know,
haven't even started yet. Come on.
it's one. Well, how
Found
they?
it.
How
I mean,
they
if they,
put-
you know how much money they make if they sold like 100 of these?
Oh gosh,
a
And they didn't
lot
sell
of
100 of them. They probably sold like 10,000 of them.
Yeah.
yeah.
that's
They
a
run
lot
out
of
pretty
money.
quick too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
did
people are looking for them.
You tried to get the one set.
Yeah, the Cantina.
Oh,
The
The
my
Cantina came
goodness.
out. It's like, oh yeah, it'll be out October 1st, and it was like September 28th. I looked at the site. It's like, oh, coming October 1st. I was like, okay. I literally went and ate dinner, came back, I looked at the site. It was already sold out. It was
Did you
gone.
fall asleep right after
I
dinner?
was just like,
You ate dinner, fell
you
asleep.
said it was coming out on the 1st.
Oh my goodness.
What did you do? Yeah,
That's
otherwise I
crazy.
would have got it, but
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's-
never happened.
That fast.
I know, and I was like, seriously?
Are you serious right now?
You guys lied to me?
You lied to me.
And I go, why?
The law will judge you.
It's the ultimate
What's that
collectors,
from?
right?
Yeah.
The law will
No,
judge
it's
you.
That's first night.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Ultimate or Master Builders.
Oh.
I think it's Master Builder set. Because there are Ultimate collections that are like, is that really Ultimate though?
Oops. Oh yeah.
Lego, my Lego.
Let's see if that does it. Let's see if this does it.
Yep, that's it.
And purchasable.
Oh, trust me, if it was,
That
yeah,
would
it
be
says temporarily
hilarious.
out of stock.
Wow.
On the bottom.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I know. And I wasn't even warned. It was just like, yep, it's gone. I'm like, what do you mean it's gone? It said it was going to come out on the 1st. I
Dunzo.
don't understand. You lied to me. You lied to me.
We also got some more Star Wars news. You guys want to go into this?
Do we? Do we want to go into
Yes.
it? I don't know. I'm kind of frazzled right now.
Yeah, because the cantina.
Bringing up harsh memories.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'll wait.
Oh, it's all good. Oh, they're looking at my cookie settings.
Cookies.
Cookies.
But let's see
The
if we can
dark
get, let's see
side
if we can
has
get a picture of this
cookies.
thing. Let's see if it'll load full screen. It doesn't look like it. They won't even show you a picture of it. It's so rare.
Right. You can't
See
see
if we can
it.
recycle this here. And
You can't see it.
so yeah, we're still here. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, I got a comment too. I want to.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry. Again.
I'm trying to find it, but it's not pulling up.
It's not pulling up. All right, we'll go into this comment, and if we find it, we'll go back into it.
I can't shake him.
Just can't shake him.
Can't shake 'em.
Zarhimoto on YouTubes says, because I love the Indiana Jones series so much, I had to watch the 4th one. I would probably watch it one more time, especially since it has been years.
Okay, you didn't have to watch the 4th one.
I really like the Indiana Jones series too. It's some fantastic filmmaking, especially 1 and 3.
Yeah.
2, I'm kind
They
of
were
like,
good.
I don't really like 2 that much. It's okay. I mean, it's definitely like Harrison Swallow.
Swallow. Down goes Swallow.
Down goes Swallow. Swallow.
Yeah, I see what
But-
you're saying.
Because anytime they dealt with, for me, anytime they dealt with Christian artifacts or biblical artifacts, it was
Yeah.
way more interesting, and it just worked so much better. And that's how it goes. It seems like, because 1 was about the Ark of the Covenant,
Yep.
Yeah.
There's the Lost Ark.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then the 3rd one was about
Last-
The Last Crusade.
the Last
which
Crusade,
was,
which is
The temple or the
the Holy
cup.
Grail.
the Holy Grail. Yeah.
The Holy
Salsa.
Grail.
Monty Python, the Holy Grail.
Yep.
And that one
A
was really good.
Grail.
And those also both dealt with the Nazis. And that
Yep.
was also interesting in a lot of ways, too.
yeah.
Just being set in that time era and being like adventure movies.
Exactly.
It's based in reality, but there's supernatural things that happen, and
Yep.
that's more believable, I think,
Yeah.
with the biblical side of things. Whereas whenever they went Temple of Doom and it got to like that weird,
Yeah.
like Indian, was it?
Yeah.
Hindu type stuff. It got real weird real quick, and I just didn't enjoy that quite as much.
Yeah, that one wasn't.
And then the fourth one again too. It went totally sci-fi in a lot of ways. That it just started, and it was just too unbelievable.
So
suspension of disbelief was never there.
It was never there. It just went.
I love that monkey sequence.
That's your favorite sequence?
No, that's the only thing I remember.
There's
that's
like 5 sequences I can
that hurt
think
me
of.
so much. I'm like, don't even put that in the movie. That's where you edit it out when you realize it looks that bad.
Yeah, there's like 5 sequences in that movie that I can think of. Like,
we're hanging on carefully and we're about to go off a cliff. They're still riding in these trucks with the monkeys.
No,
and it was like, what is this?
You're like,
oh, this is to promote their new ride at Walt Disney World.
Right.
Yeah.
We shot some extra footage with monkeys. We got all this extra B-roll of monkeys swinging.
It
and
felt
literally, it's just them in front of a green screen.
Oh, it's just bad.
Like, there's nothing.
It was
there.
bad.
It felt like they took like a 90s cartoon
and made it into a live
action movie. In a lot of ways, it was like Scooby-Doo on screen.
Yeah, right.
That's what it felt like.
Raggy.
Like
he's just keep acting like you do. It'll look fine in post.
Right, that's like what it was.
And then the guy's like,
he's like Tarzan swinging through the.
so.
He's Tarzan swinging through on the vines.
Yep.
There's giant ants trying to eat them alive.
Yeah, the giant ants part. I
That
was
was
like,
stupid. He got
what?
he got blown up in a fridge
Yeah.
in a nuclear blast. Okay, I can believe that lead.
I mean, I liked seeing the nuclear part.
The nuclear part is cool. I like seeing it, but again, it was like right off the bat, and the suspension of disbelief was not there because he was ground zero, and he got in a fridge and was launched 50 miles, 100 miles in a fridge. It's not the fact that the fridge is protecting him from
1950s
radiation.
technology.
Right.
Those fridges were.
No, I know they were built strong. It's not the
but
fact
not that strong.
it was not the fact that was keeping the radiation out. It was the fact that
He
he was
survived.
physically
Yes.
blown at
Right.
like probably 300 miles an hour. I don't even know how fast he was blown.
Physically impossible.
Physically, he would have been. They would have opened up the fridge and it just would have been a puddle that would have.
But I remember
came
being a
out.
kid, and I'm like, well, if you strap in, like if your airplane is crashing and you just strap in, as long as you're like a part of the airplane and it doesn't come apart, you'll be okay. In my head as a kid, it made sense to me. I'm like, well, as long as you like, even if you crash,
90s cartoon.
yeah. But then you realize the violent nature of being inside something going 300 miles an hour. You're like, it wouldn't look good.
Yeah, because it's the fact of going from 200 miles an hour to an abrupt stop.
The impact would be you'd be
Sorry.
a mush. You'd be
and then he gets out of the fridge while there's a nuclear blast that went off.
Yeah.
And he's not immediately fried by the radiation.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like,
you'd be a ball of
like
mush.
That's
after that whole sequence, I was like, this is a silly movie.
that set the whole tone.
This is a
for that
comedy
film.
movie. This is a parody of a real movie.
Yeah, this is a parody of Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And then there was that sequence. So I'm trying to go through 5 of them, but there was that sequence of the nuclear blast. There was the swinging on the vines. There was the giant ants.
Yep.
And then the fourth one for me, I don't know what the 5th one is, but the fourth one is.
I don't know what the 5th one is. It's out there.
The fourth one was whenever they went over like 4 or 3 waterfalls in a floating truck.
And you're like, yeah, no, they're dead.
You're just like, okay, maybe they survived the first one.
But 3?
Okay, you're doing it again?
How about now?
And one more time? Well, are you serious? What is the point of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then the whole aliens thing, just like
Well, you heard there's like number 5 coming out.
I have heard that 5.
Well,
is
but they
coming out.
it was supposed to come out in 2020.
Yeah,
And then it got pushed to 2021, and then it got pushed to 2017.
2017.
That's right.
It's a new year.
20217.
So it's coming out.
20,000
It's coming out in a really
in like
long
18,000 years.
That's whenever they're gonna perfect
Time travel.
Technology.
time travel and being able to digitally recreate somebody in a film.
Exactly. 100%.
100%.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's,
I wonder I hope they go back to something biblical because again, that is just way more interesting.
They'll probably do like something silly like Atlantis or
Bless
something.
you, fact checker. Fact checker.
Or
sneeze.
the
Fact checker,
Bermuda
can you see the
Triangle.
Moss Ice
Yeah.
That's probably where
Cantina on
Atlantis
your
is
machine?
gonna be.
They're probably gonna go
Lego.
Atlantis.
I can't even
aren't
look
they?
at the pictures of
Probably.
it.
But bless you.
Please
Fact
stop
checker.
sneezing.
Yeah. What other things can they go into? Also, I heard that Chris Pratt. I think Chris Pratt would be a good
Indiana Jones
Yeah.
replacement.
I don't think they should call him Indiana Jones. I think they should call him something else, but I think it should be in the Indiana Jones universe type situation.
Like the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Kinda, but I don't
Good
know
job,
what they call him.
Wesley.
Good job, Wesley.
Good work. Most
Good
likely
wo-
kill you
kill
in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
Good work. Sleep well.
Yeah,
Most likely kill you in the morning.
So good.
Sure, that'd be sweet. For some reason.
Every day he said that.
Every day he said that.
Yeah, for some reason I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Just can't do it,
It's
Captain.
probably because I'm streaming.
Streaming.
Brrr. Actually, yep, that's probably why.
We should stream something while we're floating down a stream.
Check it.
Streaming.
Just for the irony of it.
Hey guys, streaming.
Just streaming here.
So
Just streaming.
streaming,
Just-
guys.
Just relaxing on some
Drop the camera. Loses
auto tune. Then Sasquatch runs out.
Streaming.
Okay.
Send it.
In some ways, that would be kind of funny if, like, you did live stream with, like, good technology
Yeah.
in random places, and at the end of every live stream, like, your equipment got ruined because of what you were doing.
Yep.
Like, you're live streaming on water, and it just falls in. That's the end of the
That's
live
the end of
stream.
the live stream.
But at least it came through when it came through.
Yeah.
Or, like,
Oh my god.
I don't know what you're doing, jumping out of an airplane with the
Right.
camera.
And you
like
just
the
let it
camera-
hit the ground.
What are you
just
doing?
smashes. I mean, that would get a lot of views. Like, okay, what's going to happen in this one?
Or you get in a fridge, a 1950s
Yes.
fridge, and it blows
And
you.
the nuclear
and
explosion
nuclear blast.
happens.
You put it in a catapult and just get catapulted across the county.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we got some
my
comments.
gracious. All right, comments here. We got Brianna Brown says. Brianna Brown and Zarhimoto earlier because did we say that one?
Yeah, I said that one.
All right, good
Sorry,
job.
Yoda.
And
You're
Brianna Brown said, "Did I miss the question of the day?" Haha, Brianna got preoccupied with Animal Crossing. Well, that's a good thing to get preoccupied by.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a fun
classic.
game.
It's a good one.
That's a
It's a good
great
one.
one. That's a brilliant
So-
game.
Yes, you did miss.
Question of the day
Question of the
is it's right there on the screen. I think I'm back. If you could save one person from Star Wars, who would it be and
Or
why?
did she mean our answers?
Oh, I have
She
no
meant our
idea. I have no
answers?
idea. Did I miss the question of the day?
So if you could
Could
say
have been
one
the
person,
answers. I said Kylo in the new trilogy after he turned good.
and how would and why?
And why?
And why? Oh my gosh! Because he was the coolest character for 5 minutes on the
He
screen.
was. He was
Yeah.
so likable.
And him and
It
Ray
still bugs
actually,
me.
him and Ray actually could have gone on and
don't even like
given
that
hope
movie.
to the galaxy,
I don't even like that movie.
right?
Yeah.
Him and Ray could have
And-
gone on.
And it would have been a actual Skywalker
And-
lived through.
Correct. Not some
Right.
fake name.
I love
You're with
Did you
me?
ever
Without me.
the meme
With
of
me?
her.
That's
saying-
actually, that was probably trying to like socially whatever. I
J-
bet you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
bet you that's what it was.
There's social justice stuff going
Well,
on.
I bet you, because you don't need to be the.
They're pushing an agenda.
Probably was
Yep,
that
that's
part
the
of it at
problem.
the end. There's no family,
But-
nuclear family that
No, exactly.
continued on.
They don't
Did
want
you
the
ever see
nuclear
the?
family.
Did you see that meme?
Gracious me.
The one where she says her name, Ray Skywalker, but then it's like Dwight's face, and he's like, "Identity theft is a very serious crime, Ray. Millions of families are affected each year."
That is perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Because that
it's so true. Though.
Oh my goodness. I was so annoyed when they did it. I saw it coming a mile away, and at the same time I was just like, don't do
No.
it. Don't do
No.
it. Please don't. And then she does
Ray
it, and I'm just
Skywalker, and
like,
you're like, seriously?
face palm.
That's why they called it that.
I know. I was. Ugh.
You're not even a Skywalker.
It was so annoying.
I also saw one of like
But
Anakin.
what's the whole fact that it's like a Palpatine who was the main villain of the whole series
Yeah.
now
Now
killed
she's the
all
hero.
of the Skywalkers. So technically Palpatine won, and now you have a Palpatine parading as a Skywalker.
Yeah.
So everybody lost.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you're right.
Ultimately,
lose situation.
everybody lost.
Lineage-wise, correct.
Yeah.
Palpatine won.
It makes no sense. It's like, okay, so what was the point of all this? There was no point.
There was no point.
Don't do the sequel trilogy.
So it's actually a
dorks.
tragedy. Well, Star Wars always. What's that?
Well, it's a space opera.
Oh, Brianna Brown has another comment.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Has another comment.
You want to say it?
I'll say it.
Yeah.
I'd choose Kylo Ren too. And yes, I meant your
Yes.
answers. Sorry, I didn't word that right. LOL. No, I
Okay,
just
yeah.
wasn't sure. Sorry.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So do we say so? Dan said Kylo,
Kylo,
which you
and then-
agreed
Yeah.
with, Brianna. Yes, that is. I agree. I think we all can agree on that one.
Yeah, Kylo would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
Honestly, though, don't take the helmet off. Just leave it on. Nobody needs to see your face.
I
Oh
like
my
the
gosh.
helmet. Yeah, I like that he put it back on in 9.
Yeah, it just didn't make. Again, I don't know.
And
I
then
didn't
he
care.
and then he
I just
takes it
didn't
off
care.
when he turns into Ben.
Ben. I mean, that makes more sense.
Right?
Ben
So Kylo Ren takes off the helmet.
Or
becomes
what if
Ben.
he just put on a light side helmet, so then he
Ooh,
still
yeah.
can't show his face because he's ashamed of what he's done in the past.
Yes.
could be?
Until
That
he.
could work.
So then he goes around as a good Jedi that people don't know who
I like
he
it.
is.
I like it.
I like it. I like it.
What
Why
about-
don't you
what
write-
about
See, again, we
Kylo
came
Re-
up with something better than the sequel trilogy.
Well, and what if Kylo was actually like a Dread Pirate Roberts? Because he's
Yeah.
wearing
He
a
wasn't
stinking
actually-
mask.
And that's
Kylo
kind of what
Ren.
they were implicating in a lot of ways because he was the leader of the Knights
Right.
of Ren, which again went absolutely nowhere.
Nowhere.
It was stupid.
They're like, let's not
They were
tie up this loose
All they
end.
were, the Knights of Ren that they ended up making them was like glorified like bounty hunters.
That was
Yeah.
it was depressing. As
And
for
th-
all
they
the
were
Star
lame.
Wars fan film people like us out there, it was like the biggest letdown.
It
It's
was
like,
so
okay,
dumb.
this is the moment we're gonna get some amazing Jedi fights
Yeah.
and lightsaber battles, potentially with
Nope.
cool weapons. Negative. It's gonna be
Negative.
Kylo
Negatory.
destroying
Even
him in about 10
Nyet.
seconds.
Even the action in episode 7, 8, and 9, like I think 7 probably has one of the best lightsaber duels.
I like the shrug.
Well, that was whenever Kylo was good.
Yeah, that was
from
the Ben moment.
That was
yeah.
an awesome
The
Ben
shrug
moment.
was epic, but and he dismantled them quickly, which was cool. But I wanted to see them do some Wrexham shots.
Also, just for Brianna, sorry, real fast. Dan said Kylo Ren because yes, and Dan.
Yes.
I mean Dustin. That's me.
me, Dustin.
me, Dutty.
I'm still Dustin.
I said Jin, or I said
Jyn or
yeah,
K2SO.
yeah, K2SO.
K2SO.
I think that would have been pretty awesome.
And then I said
And then-
Porkins.
He said Porkins.
Just because.
Just because Porkins
Yeah.
from the original trilogy.
He didn't last long.
I know, and it really was kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Or
he
what
coulda
about
lived?
even what about his friend, Luke's
oh,
friend?
yeah.
Biggs.
Yeah, Biggs.
Biggs Darklighter.
Yeah, because he was like. Well, honestly, have you ever seen the deleted scene with him and Biggs?
Yeah,
Like-
that was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was good,
I just didn't.
but it was like, why? Okay, because it like
'cause
there's
it
no
didn't
there's
make
no
sense.
there's no weight to it.
Yeah, because
Whenever he dies,
well, there
that's
was
what
a,
I'm saying.
there was a little because they did have that scene where he shows up when they're about
yeah,
to
but
get.
in the original, that's not in there.
No, it is.
No,
When Biggs shows up, that is in the original.
that's not in the original.
It is in the original.
That's in the special edition.
No.
It's in the special edition original.
No, the one that's in No, you're thinking about the scene where he's back on Tatooine.
No.
That one's
in. That one isn't in there either.
No, that one's not in there. But the one where the one.
Darklighter, I think his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Biggs is in the original.
No.
He is in the original.
He's in the original. but
I was
that
right
scene,
already once tonight. Do you want to go against me
that
on this?
scene where it's him and Luke talking is
Yeah.
not in the original.
it's in the original.
It's in the
Whenever-
remake.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's in
Are
the
you talking about
re-release.
the original that came out on the theater?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Biggs
Yeah.
Darklighter is in the original cut of the original.
Nope. I know. I'm
But
right on
wasn't
this.
it?
No,
wasn't
you
it?
are wrong.
Wasn't it a deleted scene?
No,
It
there
is.
No. there-
It's in the special.
No.
They put it in the special edition.
No.
I'm telling you this right now.
No, it was
it's in the special
original.
edition, but
No, it's in the
you're
original.
arguing
you
that
remember,
it's in the original release.
Yeah, because when
It's not.
remember, no, it's the part where Biggs comes
Did
to him
anybody-
and he's like, "Hey, you finally made it. You finally made it to
Yeah, and
the
then-
rebellion." He said,
And then
"I
Red
told you."
Leader, Red Leader shows up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not in the original. That
That-
scene is not in the original movie.
that's in the original movie. Is it? Is it not in the original?
I can't confirm or deny.
You're Switzerland, aren't you?
9.
I'm pretty.
9.
I'm pretty dang sure it's in the original.
I remember it being a cut scene,
Yeah.
a scene cut from the original. I thought I remember hearing that,
Okay.
but I may be
We're gonna
wrong.
Figure this out, people.
Did anybody like what do they call that when you go in the movies with a camera and you video it? What do they
Piracy.
call that? Well, obviously.
Yes.
No, that's yes, yeah. But what do they? There's like a term for it.
Bootleg.
Yes.
Bootleg. Yeah.
Yes, the bootleg. Anyway,
It's the bootleg version.
because you're a pirate with a bootleg.
With a bootleg.
Anyway, when
put
you
it in your
did
boot.
anybody bootleg the original like, in the theater? We could
Right.
YouTube the bootleg.
Yeah, I mean, I could use my VHSs, but they probably won't play.
We gotta go.
I think I still got it.
We gotta go
All
find our
Changes,
VHSs.
A New
I
Hope,
think they may
comparison video,
play.
Part 1. Okay.
Maybe that should be the next thing we do. Is I can go get those VHSs, transfer them, and have a good
Yes.
time.
Wait a minute.
Oh shoot. Sugar honey iced tea.
Because didn't we watch the originals, Dustin, or did we watch the?
1977 to 2004.
Oh snap!
Okay. I'm watching some of these. You just wait,
That's the video I watched.
dude. You don't know. Is it?
It is. I watched those
I don't
videos,
Dude, I think you're
and I
wrong.
was like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense. That wasn't in the original."
Dude, maybe you're right, but I don't think you are.
Oh, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm remembering something else.
Oh, maybe we're
I know
both
that
wrong.
one on Tatooine. He's not. That's not in the original.
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really,
say your-
Pilgrim.
Pilgrim. Say your words.
Okay, it says, although Darklighter only appears briefly in the final film, or he is listed as Red 3 in the film's closing credits, the movie originally included several scenes in which he figured much more prominently in the story.
Exactly.
So does that help?
Not really.
Kind of, but kind of not.
It doesn't. It was, but it's only in the trench run. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're auto-tuned again, by the way.
That's what I'm trying to say. He's only in the trench
I
run.
love those twinkle toes
and
sounds.
Dustin is trying to refute me.
Dude, I'm gonna figure it out.
It's another auto-tune battle.
Yeah, it's another classic auto-tune battle.
We need to have a separate slide that goes auto-tune battle.
Right.
Well, we did have a picture here while
bugging
he's
me.
looking that up of the
Yes.
Tatooine set. Boy, that would look nice. But the scale, that's smaller than this, I would assume. It's a little more zoomed out.
Yeah, it's got a lot of pieces, but it is smaller.
It's got to be.
But
There-
you
there's
get
a lot of pieces.
21 figurines
20,
Wow.
or 22, maybe 21. It's something like that.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, it's
You
a
got
lot.
Vader.
Nope.
Vader!
It's
That is-
what? It's the spy.
Oh, it's the spy. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, you get the you get the band. What's their names again?
Come on.
Biff.
All right, this might have to be read.
Yeah, we
I'm
might
not-
have to come back to it.
I'm not finding exactly. Oh wait.
Oh,
Oh snap!
oh, snap.
Oh snap!
Oh, snap, crackle, pop.
Snap crackle boo!
He's back.
Oh,
Da 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 da.
nah, 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 nah. Da, 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 da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Da, 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 da,
I don't have any. I don't have any attitude. I don't know, so I sound like a doofus. Let's see if we can break the machines. Oh, gracious me.
A whole new world.
You're supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is bugging me, man.
Eric Hagon, or however
What a great name.
he is listed in Star Wars
Yeah.
Red 3 Big 1977.
Definitely.
So that means that he was in the movie.
Yeah, but he's only in the trench run.
No,
That's
he's
what I'm
not
trying to
He's
say.
only in the
run.
trench
He
run.
He talks to him beforehand because they're setting up that they have to have that in there because otherwise
might have been in both.
they
You
had.
might think so, but you're wrong.
Oh,
I
he's
think it's a
definitely in it.
deleted
Wait.
scene.
Okay, I'm finding some video on it.
deleted scene.
I'm finding some video on it, but I,
I
don't
can't
know what it is.
believe you don't believe me.
Oh, great.
Oh, maybe it
What was that? Say it for
I
the
think
people
it
in the
was a-
back.
Auto-tune war.
Wait. Let me go back.
Yeah, the deleted scenes, the Fox station and
No, I remember that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a deleted scene.
Is that Hello Greedo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So no, Nick was right this time. We're both one for
This
one.
time. I won.
One for one.
I won.
Yeah, no, because okay, I guess it was
'cause,
added
yeah,
then.
it was
I thought it wasn't the original
because I
it
remember
seemed so,
watching the very first time I watched a special, like the re-release. I was like,
What is
you
the
know,
scene?
I'd watch that
Yeah,
so many times, and then you watch it again,
That's
and you're
even
like, that's not right.
I see what he was saying on the video.
Yeah,
He was like, "What is this extra?" Yeah, but I guess I thought that
the Tatooine one.
it made so much.
that was
no, I know that
they
one
never
was cut.
put that.
They
one
never
back
put that
in.
one. The one where he was talking with his friends and like
Yeah.
the canteen or not, like that hangout spot or whatever. It was
Yeah.
kind of dumb. I thought they had this one in the original though because it sets up perfectly why he's upset whenever that specific X-wing gets blown up.
Yeah, right.
See, that would make sense. But,
But
yeah, if you watch,
I guess they cut Biggs completely out of it.
no, he's in the trench run.
No, I know he's in the trench run,
But yeah, they
but
don't-
they never make it like a friendship thing. It's
Yeah,
just,
but
he's just
he does talk to him like he's his friend though.
Yeah.
in the trench run.
It always confused me a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
and it
like, did
was
I
like-
miss something?
yeah, it
Yeah,
was like
'cause we
why?
did.
To this day, when I watched it last
Yeah.
time, I was like, "That's right. That's
It
Biggs.
was like,
That's his
why did
friend, and
he-
they're tight." But
Yeah, but
do
you didn't
that.
know that. The only reason I guess we ever knew that was because of the deleted scenes.
right, but there was a deleted scene in the special edition. Why didn't they just put it in the special edition?
Yeah, exactly.
They added so
Well,
much other
They
stuff.
did. No, I mean they added that scene to the special edition. That's what Nick was saying. It wasn't
Right.
in the original.
But as a
Yeah.
deleted scene in the special edition.
No, they added it to the film.
The film.
Yeah, they
When he
added
goes
that
and
to
talks
the
to
film.
him.
Yeah, where
Okay.
Biggs shows up under his X-wing, and then Luke and him like
Yeah, but I'm talking
embrace,
about
and then
the-
the red leader shows up.
But the one at Tashi Station.
that one, no, that
That
was
one-
totally deleted. That doesn't
yeah.
ever show up.
That
Right,
doesn't
but
ever-
why didn't they add that one? That would have
That
added
one
a little
kind of
depth.
it plays a little
It was
goofy though.
kinda
To
weird,
be
yeah.
honest, that one's a little bit harder to.
It was really cheesy to watch.
That's
They're
why-
kind of
So this
too friendly. It's like different tone or something.
See, I think this one takes the pace away a little bit. The one with Biggs, when they added into the 1977 one, that wasn't in the original. Good job, Nick. Props to you, my friend.
I was leaning that way. I was pretty sure.
Yeah, but it fits so well for me. It explains so
right.
much
Yeah,
that
it's-
it made sense. That's why I thought it was in the original.
Well,
but
even Hello
apparently
Greedo
not.
was like, "Am I
Yeah.
forgetting
Am I
things?"
going crazy?
Am I going crazy?
yeah.
Anyway, sorry, that took a
Anyway.
little longer than I wanted it to.
Clunky.
Clunky.
Whitney,
Yeah,
other-
no, it's fine. Like, it's just one of those things.
yeah, it's
But
weird.
I'm like, I know that wasn't in the original original movie.
yeah.
Yep, I hear you. Well, we're wrapping up here.
Yeah,
we're
we're
getting
getting-
close to wrapping
Are
up the
we?
live
We
stream.
were gonna make
The-
it.
Oh.
The build can continue.
We were gonna make it a shorter episode,
Oh.
and I think we went longer.
I think we went longer than
We went a little longer.
Always.
we went normal length. The show is
Yeah.
coming- it's gonna be a shorter.
There was
show.
some news. You want to touch upon that news real fast?
Well, they said they're gonna do a new trilogy, right? They're doing starting a new trilogy next. No,
what? I was like,
Are they?
so dumbfounded. I
episode
was like,
10, 11,
what are you
and
talking
12,
Wow.
Wow.
starring Ray Palpatine.
No,
Ray
starring
Palpatine.
starring Kylo Ren.
Starring
Starring-
Kylo Ren. Yeah.
Kylo's annoying little cousins.
When
You
they
know what? Actually, be a series that I would watch.
You know-
Young Palps.
Young Palps.
Young Papa Pelps.
The Adventures of
The-
Young Palps. His
Coming
father
home.
McClunky.
Is he Irish? It's Scottish.
Oh, the Adventures of Young Pelps.
Young. By the fiery red hair of Penny O'Malley.
What if
What did Papa Palps do to you?
What if
Papa
Ray
Pelps ever
is
did to
with
you?
child, and then the next
Oh
series
my
is about Ray's child?
Just stop talking.
You know how when you were a kid, like if you kiss, you're the other.
Oh my
Oh, no.
Maybe when Ray and Kylo
Oh, my-
kids.
in the Force, there was such a connection.
It was such a connection.
It repeats itself.
Oh my
It's like what
gosh.
happened to how Anakin.
Anakin, yeah.
It
The
was.
midichlorians.
So it's Skywalker blood merging with Palpatine
my
blood,
gosh.
making
It's so. Yeah.
the baby looks like Jabba. But I can use the Force. It's like,
Oh.
that's
Oh, my
my
goodness.
new trilogy. I told you it's coming out.
Wow.
Hard sword.
No, but the real news was not that anybody cares.
Not that anybody
Is
cares.
that Obi-Wan
we've derailed.
Who's even
trilogy?
still watching this?
Right? Yeah.
The Obi-Wan new trilogy, right? It's coming out
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
in 2021 or 2 or 3. They're starting to film in 2021.
Yeah, it's starting in March. That's when they're starting
Supposedly.
that's what he confirmed.
Yeah, that's what he confirmed.
Ewan
I think they start
McGregor.
filming in March.
He's
That's
from
exciting.
Clan McGregor.
Did StarWars.com share that? Or?
No, it was Ewan McGregor on what was the show? What's that guy's name?
For the
He's
late
some-
nights?
No, it's like
That
a
hashtag
British
show?
No, it's a
Oh,
British
Graham-
show.
Wait, it wasn't
Graham
that.
Norton?
Yeah, Graham Norton. That's
Yeah,
what
he
it was.
confirmed it on Graham Norton's
What
show.
did I see on that hashtag show? Oh, that was the Squadrons.
Oh, Squadrons. Yeah, we've been playing Squadrons.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
not
What do you
as
think?
much.
Week 2.
We need to do like a live stream of it.
We do.
And we should put Dan.
I heard a few positive reviews.
we should
on
put
it.
Dan on it without explaining anything and just throw him in.
Well, that's what I was gonna get was the stream deck that I can import that
Yes.
gameplay live,
Do it.
so we could have us on a
Oh,
green
dude,
screen
that'd be
playing the
sweet.
game.
Heck yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Do some.
But see, you guys need to have that at your place anyway, just all the time.
We
So-
should because every
so
time
game
we
night,
it's
all you
pretty
need is a
hilarious.
camera,
Yeah.
a computer that can throw up a green screen, and then
That
that
can throw up.
stream deck.
Throw up.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't even need to live stream it; you could just capture it. But
Capture.
But yeah,
Oh, so he's
so Squadrons.
so he's a warlock.
let's talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk
gosh.
about that later. Yeah, no, Squadrons though. Just to touch upon that real fast. Wait, Obi-Wan. I'm excited for Obi-Wan.
Yes.
Honestly, I hope
That'll be
they
great.
follow the Kenobi book that I read. I
Oh,
really hope they
Kenobi.
follow that book because that book feels Star Wars, but it's all on a local planet, and it just would be perfect if they did
Coming
it that
to a
way.
planet near you.
They really would make it awesome. They could even tweak it a little bit to throw in some Boba Fett type things into it.
Yes.
And I would be totally cool with it because that would match up with Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I think that would be actually really awesome.
Are they
but-
going to try to
I
intertwine
wonder.
it with Mando?
That would be sweet.
But the weird thing though is how could they do that? Because Obi-Wan takes
yeah, he's already dead.
He's already in Mandalorian. He's
well,
done.
I mean, tying it up with. Any
you mean
of
like
the,
flashbacks / like this is setting up
any
for parts of
anything,
Mandalorian?
anything about it?
I don't know how they could because the Obi-Wan series is going to take place before Episode 4, and then that's going to be whatever. I don't know how many years. Well, Obi-Wan's dead in the Mandalorian.
Whoa, spoilers.
Well, he's a Force ghost
I know,
already.
yeah,
Well, here's the thing, though.
he's
You
not
got
real.
Ahsoka. At the
Ahsoka
same
time.
time.
Oh, but that's
And
that's because no, Ahsoka. Yeah, she was before and everything like that, but she's still alive. She made it through.
yeah. But
yeah,
is
she
it-
didn't die.
I'm just saying, are there going to be any through lines? Maybe not through Mando himself.
Oh, I mean, you mean like through like
and
Dave Filoni
anything that they
universe
end up
type
doing
situation.
in
See,
Mandalorian show is that going to tie into Rey?
I don't think so. I don't think
Obi-Wan.
that she's gonna show up with. I think they want to keep it separate. I
Keep
don't
it
think they
him.
want to keep like have things come together. I don't know.
Well, who's steering the ship on the story?
I don't know. It's been through like a couple different things.
That's what
so
makes me
it's-
nervous.
It makes me nervous still. I'm
The reason Mando went so smooth is because you had brilliant writing with Filoni and
yeah. You didn't
Favreau.
have. I mean, you had some, but you didn't have hardly any agenda pushing. That's
right.
Also
It's
why,
just Star Wars, good, clean Star Wars
Yeah,
fun.
that's what it was. I mean, I hope they go deeper into some more lore
Yeah,
and make it more, in a bit larger screen. But I think them keeping it more, non-serialized, but also
Yeah.
serialized. I think more compact, like a more direct show on just this is what's happening to this person or these people. I think was cooler than trying to make it too grand of scope.
yeah.
That was what was kind of nice about it. But they slowly did. I just hope they now can deliver on the broader scope of the universe and stuff like that.
Talk- Hmm.
Fact checker saying stuff.
Is it? Okay, I wasn't sure if she still was.
Yeah, I heard that she was. So she's producing it.
So
Executive
Deborah
producer.
Chow is potentially a producer. Kathleen Kennedy is a producer.
Well,
Jace McLachlan,
Did you say C-word?
Seward, and then John Schwartz. I think I've
well,
heard that
I
name
liked
before.
I liked the episodes that
That she did
she did.
in The Mandalorian. I agree. But the story is what I'm mostly concerned about.
Story.
Because the
Yeah.
story from John Favreau, well, the Mandalorian was from John Favreau, and
And
Dave
Filoni
Filoni
pieced it together,
just
yeah.
pieced a lot of things together. If it's Disney Star Wars, I think he would just jump in because that's a huge paycheck.
The problem is this has been so delayed. So something's there's some
That's what I mean.
yellow
I think
flags.
the writers. I think it's been through so many iterations, but it's also because of. I think so many people have been attached to it and then gone away from it, and I think there's been a lot more behind the scenes with Kathleen Kennedy stuff going on that we.
I
don't
think
know
you're
about.
probably right about that. I think you're probably
Well,
right.
and it was because I think it was going to. Honestly, I think it was going to tie in a little bit more to the Solo universe
Yeah.
they were going to start, and I think that's why they cut it. Because and they went back to the drawing board because I think they were going to try to tie it into Crimson Dawn and
I like it.
all that stuff. But I think because Solo bombed,
Holy cannolis.
they decided to scrap that whole storyline. I think they went back to the drawing board.
That's just too flaky for me.
Here we go, peeps.
It just makes you worried.
Oh, snap. We
here
got a
we
big piece
go.
going on here.
I gotta find it.
He's got to
Sorry, go
find
ahead.
it. You find that piece now.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, we're getting some more whole pieces.
That is insane. Right
That's
there.
awesome. That's looking
nuts,
good,
dude.
man.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Look at that beaut. Look at that.
Look at that
beaut.
beaut.
And we do have,
look
for
at
future
that, dude.
shows, we got another table coming, so we're going to have some extra
Yeah.
width. We got to
Extra
figure out our
width.
framing.
Yeah. We did that.
It's going to be epic.
I guess I'll start on the next one.
Also, we got a comment from Zarhimoto. She says, "LOL, y'all are hilarious. I love the Ray baby idea."
Yes.
Hands on fire tonight.
Ray
a
baby.
nickname for it would just be Raby.
Rabies.
Oh.
Rabies.
Oh my goodness. Ray and her
Raby babies.
Yes.
Ray and her rabies. That's the new trilogy right there.
Yep.
That's
Ray and her rabies.
That's Kathleen Kennedy's propaganda pushing right there. Rabies.
Oh man.
Gosh.
Boom.
Let's redefine what the word rabies
Shots.
means.
Right. Ray babies.
Let's redefine it all.
Ray baby.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Are we should probably close.
I think
this
we're
out,
gonna close this live show
stream.
with a little bit of
The stream stopped flowing.
the
We're done
stream
peeing.
stuff. The camera's gonna blow up pretty soon.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we
What?
we ran out of the literal stream that we're on.
Exactly.
We were on a stream.
Don't you worry about it, boy.
Don't you worry about
you
a
worry
thing.
Don't you worry.
Don't you worry about a thing.
Well, we're excited.
Ooh, I'm gonna keep building.
He's gonna keep building.
He's gonna keep building.
I'm gonna keep building.
Well, thanks for tuning in with us on this wonderful
Tuning in.
episode of Stay on Target. It is episode
Yeah.
number 39. We're coming up on episode 40 next
Oh.
week, which won't be probably next week. It probably will be the following.
Yes. We're gonna take a.
Some Mando. I got another mission.
We got some more missions involving pretty much all of
I
us.
should probably give you the camera when you go.
Yes.
Just to film some of
Yes.
this goodness.
Oh, we will. We'll take the camera with us on the mission.
On the
To
mission.
Mars.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be insane.
It's
And
going-
then we're going to come back and we're going to finish this thing. So next time you see us, this thing will be mostly done, and we
If
will be
not-
hopefully finishing it up
Yes.
live.
Yeah.
And then shortly after, we will be watching. Shortly after that, our album will drop.
Yep.
Yeah, our album's
Just in
definitely
time
gonna
for
drop.
Christmas. So if you don't,
Joey.
if you hate the
Joey,
show,
wee,
but
wee,
you want
wee,
to
wee.
support us, buy our album.
Yes.
Buy
our albums.
Joey's.
Yeah.
Joey.
Our band name is Joey's, and the title of the album's going to be Rabies.
Rabies. Brought to you by
Kylo Ren and Ray.
Moisture Farming.
Moisture Farming.
Oh.
Sponsored by Moisture
It's
Farmers
true.
everywhere.
She found her identity on Tatooine. So.
Yeah. Oh my
in front of
goodness.
an
She
old-
stole her identity on
Hey,
Tatooine.
who are you?
Yeah, who was that lady? That was actually.
I was hoping that it would be Broom Boy walking up like, who are you?
I'm sweeping the desert.
He would have been like.
He's like,
Yeah. No.
he's got the lightsaber that she buried in the ground.
She's like-
and
she's
runs
like-
away.
No, you
He's
know who
like,
that
that's
was?
not what you do.
You know who that lady was? That was reincarnated Palpatine.
Who are you?
I thought you were going to say
She's like,
reincarnated
Kylo
Luke's aunt.
oh,
Yeah.
Baru.
Baru.
If there's anybody you could bring back
Aunt
in Star
Beru.
Wars at the answer the question, that it should be Uncle
It should have
Ben.
been Uncle
and
Ben and Aunt Baru.
Beru. No, it wasn't Uncle Ben.
Uncle Owen.
Uncle Owen. And Baru.
Aunt
Uncle
Beru.
Owen.
Luke.
Luke.
We should take Aunt Beru's voice and auto-tune and make a song out of
Oh,
it.
that would be awesome.
Luke.
You know he can't stay here forever.
Gotta get to Taji Station.
Most of his friends are gone.
He has too much of his father in him.
That's what I'm afraid of. Oh, it could work. We could do it.
Impending doom.
We got it. There's only like 4 lines that she says, but we
Yeah.
just wrote a whole
Right.
song
Let's
out
do
of
a
it.
song.
All you gotta do is
It's gonna be on the latest album of Joey's.
all you need is a big
Catch
beat.
rabies.
Like two or three pieces of a beat, like a big 808 boom, and like a really thin sounding snap snare. We could probably use the Lego sound, and then an auto-tuned person with a little delay. We're good. There's the
All right,
latest hit.
We're gonna do it live. Let's
Gonna do
record
it
it. Let's record a song and make it that song live.
All right, we're gonna produce this next episode for you live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check one.
Kick the
Check
beats.
1,
Kick
2.
the
Alright.
beats.
Let's kill this thing.
We're gonna kill it.
We're gonna kill it.
Rabies.
Rabies.
Raby baby.
This has been an episode of Stay on Target. We really appreciate you being here with us. And if you enjoyed the show, please like it. And if you didn't, buzz off.
Buzz off.
No, please like, comment, and subscribe.
No, we lost us.
Oh, you
Come on,
lost
people now.
it.
You got beat.
Smile on your brother. Everybody get together.
No, but thanks for joining us.
Copyright.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share us with your friends.
Yeah, please do.
Plaster our faces on your faces, and
Even
then
if you
plaster
just
them to the wall.
Even if you just thumbs
Your friends,
down
not
the
their
episode.
faces.
Even if you
Plaster your friends to the wall. How dare!
my
My
voice is
computer's-
naturally auto-tuning itself.
I've been muted.
Yeah, so we're not. Also, we're not gonna be here next week.
Yeah, so,
So
sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Deal with it.
But we'll be here the week after, and we're gonna miss you.
Yeah, we'll miss you. But
With
I'll try to
every
get. I'm
single
gonna try to
shot.
put up a video or two of this recap of some of this funny auto-tunedness.
Yes.
So you'll have
Special
something to look
auto-tuned
forward
edition.
to next time, and the time after that, we'll hopefully have this thing.
After time.
Time after
Hopefully have this thing
time.
completely built and ready to rock.
Yes.
Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to rock?
Ready to rumble.
All right, are we done?
Oh, we're just about done. The
Are
music's
we
the music's kicking.
cutting out?
Dunzo.
Oh, the music's kicked.
Music has been kicked.
Stay on target.
Stay on target.
Loosen up.
They came from behind.
Just go up and down this.
Not you, Biggs.
No! I can hold it. I can't shake him.
I can't shake him. I have you now.
Oh, we'll see you
I
later.
have
Okay.
you now.
strong with this
Peace.
one. See you later, everybody. I'm gonna continue building my Legos. Enjoy my auto-tune voice
Rabies.
while it's still
Rabies.
here.
Rabies.
Rabies. Rabies.
Rabies.
Flavor babies.
Flavor baby rabies. And cut.